Hello, it's Cindy here from Your Kids OT. I'm here to share with you my goal planning tools today. This is a resource that I've designed to provide a framework for your children as they develop their executive function skills. These skills include goal setting, planning, sequencing, organisation of materials, time management, task initiation, task persistence, goal-directed attention, self-monitoring, working memory, and set shifting. The idea is that you teach your child this framework, and there's two versions of that framework, which I'll show you in a moment. Teach them the framework that they can apply to different tasks and goals that they might need to achieve. They will need the support to do that, but this resource is designed to provide a way to work through that. I've given you a visual aid as well as some smaller visual aids that can be used in a workbook or on a desk, and a worksheet that you can work through systematically. Let me show you what I've got. So stop, think, do, using the traffic light system of organisation, encourages the child to stop at the red light, use their whole body to listen, then think about these questions that I've prompted them with. What do I have to do? How much time have I got? The yellow think step is what steps do I need to do? What order do I need to do the steps? Which parts of my body do I need? What equipment do I need to achieve the goal or to achieve the task? Green is do. Go ahead, do it. Start. Get the equipment that you need. Move your body. Keep track of the time. I've also included a U-turn component. Go back and check. Check, how did you go? What worked and what didn't work? What can I do next time? So this is provided in the smaller visual aids as well as a worksheet that you can systematically work through this with your child. For example, they might have trouble getting ready in the morning, and then their goal is, their activity is getting organised in the morning. Their plan, what are they thinking? What steps do they need to do to achieve that plan? They might need to get dressed, organise their lunch, put their things in their bag, etc. And then do it. So that's a really important part, not just to think about it, but to actually put it into practice. And then check, did we do everything that's needed to get ready in the morning? So this framework is useful at home, in the classroom, or also within an occupational therapy session. The second framework is very similar to the first, just with different language. Goal, plan, do, check. And this aligns really closely with the co-op approach to therapy that occupational therapists might use. And I've got the same words here, except in the goals section, I have excluded the whole body listening. So that's really what do I need to do? What's the task at hand? What's the activity? And it might be learning a new skill, or it might be just developing something that your child has difficulty doing. In terms of goals themselves, I've got a list of suggested goals for school-age children. Now, not all of them will be appropriate. You might have a high schooler, writing numbers 0 to 10 might not be appropriate. But I've got a list here that is useful for discussing with the child or useful for discussing with a parent or a teacher. Which one of these things are relevant? If none of them are relevant, well, what is relevant? What's important for them, for the teacher, the child, or the parent? And then the next page, let me move to the next page, a similar goal plan do check page, this time to do with the child in occupational therapy. And we might have at the top here, my teacher would like me to write neatly. My parents would like me to write my name. I would like to be able to spell my name, or whatever the goal is. I'd like to work with children who are able to identify, what do they need to do? What's the point of them coming to occupational therapy? It gives them some purpose in coming. In the plan section, I've just written here, in OT I can, and some suggestions. Develop skills. use equipment and resources, modify the environment. So it's not always about just the child changing. It might be learning a new skill or developing ways to make their writing neater, but it might be modifying the environment. Maybe we're trying a slope board, or maybe we're trying something else that might help the child to achieve that goal. So this is sort of a brainstorming area, and ideally we'd want the child to come up with some of that plan themselves, not the occupational therapist. And then do, and then check. And I've included in this worksheet a homework section. The child can maybe practice something in particular. The final page of this resource is the same page as this, but written as a school goal plan do check page. This is just there if teachers would like to use this resource themselves. So I'm an occupational therapist and I've designed this for use for myself as well as other occupational therapists, but it can also be applied in, as I've said, in homes or in the classroom. I hope you find this resource useful, and I'll have links to where you can purchase this.